Case is not about Zachary Warren. This case is about Allison Borlas, who was a 4-year-old child at the time, and what Zachary did to her, how he betrayed her, how he violated her, how he destroyed this family because of his actions and no one else's. This was a 4-year-old who couldn't even swim, who the only reason he was alone with her was because she had a broken floaty. She couldn't even properly wipe her own bottom. And as the court is aware, she says Zachary spit on his genitals and rubbed them against hers. How does a 4-year-old even know about something like that? Now, we've heard from testimony, Zachary still has access to children. That terrifies me. That should terrify this court. Some actions are just so heinous that it doesn't matter that it's a one-time thing. It doesn't matter that it's one child. He needs to be held accountable. He's still not taking responsibility. He's still saying this didn't happen, that he's being framed. He's not showing remorse. He's not apologizing, just blaming. We're asking you, based on the facts of this case, based on what Alice and her family have been through, based on what he's done to this entire family, that you send him to prison for the full 12 years and that you hit the cap.
All right, defense.
Judge, it's the courts where people take no contest pleas every day. People accept plea bargains every day. Even in situations, the court remembers when you were a defense lawyer, in situations where defendants maintain their innocence, but accept a plea bargain knowing the ramifications of a trial, particularly on a case like this, with the range of punishment. Obviously, when we came up for trial, finally, after we made it out the other side of COVID, the state understood the nature of their case just like I did, which is how we arrived at the plea bargain. At the time the plea bargain was accepted, Zach and I and his mother and the lawyer that she works for was here as well, and they sat down. I talked to them about the plea bargain and what the options were, and this was the decision that was made. And so I tell people I'm not going to put you on the stand to have you lie or make you say something that's untrue. Zach still stands by his plea, and wants the court to honor the plea bargain. I know some courts would probably consider, busting the deal and telling people to go to trial. Zach stands by his plea and is willing to accept the consequences. What we do ask, I don't think I've heard a more eloquent argument in my time of practice than I heard from Zach's mom. Just as far as I think we do have a tendency to look at the offense and not the person behind it. I began representing Zach before the charges were filed, and Zach is, I guess we're going on 4 years now, and I understand the court's concern about the nature of the allegations. I would ask the court to consider granting his application for deferred. I know it's unusual in these situations, but I do think he has an amazing support system. The minister is here, his family's here, and I find it amazing. As the court's aware from your time as a prosecutor, these cases split families apart, and I do find it refreshing that Zach's mom is able to maintain a relationship with both sons as well as her granddaughter in this situation. So I would ask the court to grant his application for deferred. If the court does not feel that's appropriate, I would ask the court to take into consideration all the factors, the 4 years of house arrest and everything else. And I would ask the court to assess at the low end of the range of punishment.
Right. All right, Mr. Warren, I want to let you know that I've listened to the witness from the state and also your witnesses, and I always internalize what I hear, and I always read the PSI report with a fine-tooth comb, and I've read what you entered without objection from the defense, the impact statement. After reviewing everything, the court will find you guilty. The court is going to order Chapter 62 compliance. There's to be no contact with the complainant, no contact with minors, there's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent, and the court will sentence you to 12 years in the prison. Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Any excuse?
Yes.